Have you ever wondered if your relationship is slowly turning toxic, even when things started out great? It's a question many people don't think about until it's almost too late. Toxicity doesn't always appear overnight. It sneaks in, bit by bit, changing how you feel about yourself, about love, and even about your own future. Constant criticism is one of the first warning signs. Early on, constructive feedback can help us grow. But when criticism becomes a daily habit, when your partner puts you down, mocks your dreams, or always finds faults instead of celebrating your wins, it erodes your confidence. Imagine telling your partner about a promotion at work. Instead of celebrating with you, they say, "Well, it's about time," or "I'm surprised you managed that." The joy you felt instantly fades, replaced by doubt. Over weeks and months, this pattern can rewire how you see yourself. You may begin to second-guess your choices, your appearance, and your abilities, not only in the relationship, but at work, with friends, and even when you're alone. It's more than just hurt feelings. Constant criticism from a loved one often creates a lingering anxiety. You start asking yourself, am I really not good enough? Do I always make mistakes? Do you feel better or worse about yourself compared to before the relationship? Are there things you used to love about yourself that now feel like problems because of your partner's words? Isolation from friends and family is another clear sign. Healthy love expands your world. You have energy for hobbies, time for friends, and excitement to share your joy with family. But toxic partners often, intentionally or unintentionally, shrink your circle. It can start subtly. Why do you spend so much time with your friends? Or, I thought you wanted to be with me tonight. Sometimes the pressure is more direct. They might say, I don't trust your best friend, or get upset when you talk to your family. Slowly, you see your loved ones less and less. You might begin to feel guilty about wanting time with them, or start to believe your partner is the only one who really understands you. But here's the truth. Isolation is a classic control tactic. When you lose outside support, it becomes harder to notice unhealthy patterns, and even harder to leave. Do you feel more alone, even when you're not physically alone? Have you started skipping events, stopped sharing news, or withdrawn from people you once enjoyed? Walking on eggshells is another powerful sign. Do you constantly monitor your words or actions, afraid your partner might get upset? Are you anxious before bringing up problems? Or do you avoid sharing feelings to keep the peace? In healthy relationships, you can disagree without fearing an explosion. You feel safe expressing yourself, even if your opinions are different. But in a toxic dynamic, every conversation feels like a minefield. You think, if I say this, will they be mad? Maybe I'll just stay quiet. Over time, this creates deep stress. You might feel anxious, have trouble sleeping, or even develop physical symptoms like headaches or stomach aches, all from walking on eggshells at home. One of my friends used to be the life of every family event, but after starting a new relationship, she became withdrawn, skipping dinners and barely answering texts. When I finally asked why, she admitted she was scared her partner would get jealous or angry if she spent time away. It took her months to see how much she'd changed, and even longer to rebuild lost friendships. If you notice these signs, first recognize that these patterns aren't your fault. Toxicity grows slowly and can affect anyone. Reach out to someone you trust outside the relationship. Even just talking about what you're experiencing can provide clarity and support. Set small boundaries. Maybe that's meeting a friend for coffee or telling your partner, "That comment hurt me." Small steps can make a big difference and remind you that your feelings and needs matter. If you're struggling or feeling unsafe, consider seeking outside help. There are hotlines, counselors, and support groups specifically for relationship issues. Have you noticed any of these warning signs in your own relationship or in someone you care about? Did you find it difficult to talk about or even to admit it was happening? Share your experience in the comments. Sometimes, sharing your story helps others recognize their own situation too. If you want more real talk about healthy love and self-respect, hit subscribe and join our community. In my next video, I'll break down why so many of us fall for emotionally unavailable partners and what you can do to change that pattern for good.